Good morning. My name is Denise Silva, Program Manager for JVS SoCal. And I am very happy to welcome you all to our 100th BankWorks graduation. Now I'd like to introduce you all to Senior Vice President of Philanthropy, Randy Lappin.
Thank you, Denise, and good morning, everyone. This is wonderful. I think it's been close to 3 years since we've done these in person, and now this is a hybrid situation. I think we have over 70 people online watching us, being a part of this, and soon a job fair will be virtual and in person as well. So congratulations to everybody. I want to first acknowledge our wonderful graduates who I had the chance to meet earlier. Great group of graduates for your banks to hire. We look forward to that. For those of you who are unfamiliar with JVS SoCal, we are a nonprofit organization celebrating our 92nd year of service. We have been offering hope and opportunity to a diverse Southern California community since 1931. And though many things have changed since our founding, what has remained constant over the decades is that are encapsulated in our mission statement, which is building better lives, one job at a time, by empowering individuals to achieve dignity and economic independence through sustainable employment. Founded in 2006, BankWorks is a signature career training program for JVS SoCal, and it is the critical support and engagement of our generous donors and partners that enables us to offer programs like BankWorks at no cost to our participants. A little bit more about that in just a minute. And cheers and thanks to our wonderful JVS Works team, whose hard work behind the scenes makes a huge difference in the success of our students and this program. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our employer partners and funders that support our BankWorks program through their financial support and contributions. And as I stated before, we are able to conduct this program completely tuition-free for our students. And I know they all appreciate that, right, class? Yes. Right. As employer funder partners, we are very proud to recognize you in our JVS SoCal newsletters, our website, our BankWorks program materials, and our annual report, and in social media. And we invite you to speak to our students during class. As a BankWorks program sponsor, we also send you our student resumes in advance of the graduation so you can see the awesome talent that you will soon meet and hopefully hire for your workforce. We are grateful to the following funding partners: Bank of California, Bank of America, Bank of the West, California Employment Training Panel, Cedars Sinai Health Systems, Citizens Business Bank, City National Bank, Comerica Bank, Continental Currency, Deloitte, First Bank, First Citizens Bank, Home Street Bank, the Jewish Community Foundation, Pacific Premier Bank, Pacific Western Bank, the PNC Foundation, the JVS SoCal Women's Leadership Network, the Joyce and Saul Brandman Foundation, the Sherry and Les Biller Family Foundation, Umpqua Bank, Union Bank Foundation, Wells Fargo, and the Western Union Foundation. Thank you. We simply could not do the work we do without all of you. We also want to thank the many other generous and thoughtful donors, too numerous to mention, who support the work of JVS SoCal each and every day. On this journey together, we are changing lives, one family, one person, one job at a time. If you are not yet a funding partner of ours and you're recruiting our amazing graduates for your workforce, we'd like to have a conversation about becoming a full-fledged employer partner sponsor and enjoy the benefits of great corporate brand awareness and other special opportunities. The BankWorks team knows how to reach me. I'd be happy to talk with you or those you direct me to. Special thanks to Pacific Gateway, our partner in Long Beach, for assisting and recruiting and providing classrooms, and to CareerWorks National. In Seattle, Sherry and Les Biller, Ranko Fukuda, Ruby Sloan, and Dion Willis. CareerWorks National has expanded BankWorks nationally, and we thank them for all of their support. We have several JVS SoCal board members present here and virtually. Please welcome our board chair, Ronnie Ben Simon, Leland Felsenthal, Lauren Kurzweil, Robert Pearman, Rick Powell, Harris Smith, and Tim Wilson. And forgive me if I've missed anybody. We're honored to have you here. Finally, and most important, here's to you, our graduation class. Congratulations and good luck in your new banking careers. We are so very proud of you. And now it's my honor to introduce Julian Hampton, Associate Director of Career Training, whose passion and leadership inspires our students and continues to grow our programs. Julian, take it away.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Randy. And good morning, everybody. All right. I like that. I like that energy. It's a good day. It's a good day for all of us, and especially for you 10 graduates. So it's an amazing day. So my name is Julian Hampton. I'm the Associate Director for Career Training for JVS SoCal's award-winning BankWorks program, right? So I'm excited to welcome you to our BankWorks Class 100 graduation. And this is a major milestone. So I'm so grateful for all of you. I know it's been a long time since we've been in person, but it's kind of like riding a bike, a really fast bike, but it's like riding a bike, and it feels like home again. So thank you all for showing up. I'm really grateful to have been able to be a part of 25 of those 100 classes, and just means a lot to me to be here and to be connected with you today. But before we move forward, I want to tell you a bit about BankWorks. BankWorks is a banker training program designed to help individuals with desires to become bankers reach their professional and personal goals. Through the assistance of our great donors, BankWorks is able to provide this training free of charge. And that significantly impacts low to moderate income neighborhoods and individuals. Having a long-term career training program that provides a living wage in an ever-growing economy, our graduates are prepared to join the workforce of today. This partnership also allowed BankWorks to expand to other regions in Southern California. Our students learn about policies and procedures, federal regulations, bank products and services, basic accounting skills, personal finances, drawer balancing, how to build relationships with customers and members, and many more aspects of banking. They are prepared, they're tested, they're vetted, and they're committed to becoming leaders. We stay involved in the careers of our students long after graduation with the support to have them succeed in their new careers. Starting right here in Los Angeles in 2006, BankWorks has continued to expand, and it's reached numerous other territories. Formed through an idea from Wells Fargo's Les Biller, JVS has successfully achieved its goals in the past, in the present, and the future. And we look forward to 100 more classes to come. JVS SoCal and BankWorks have adjusted to the new era of technology. For our online modules, we've added curriculum that prepares our graduates to use virtual technology, to adapt to the changing workplace, to communicate effectively, and also handle communication virtually. We've completed drawer assignments to train our students in cash handling. We've recommended products and services, we've interacted with customers, and we've utilized virtual simulations to expose our students to the banking environment and help them understand the importance of accuracy, because as bankers, we have to be accurate. Our students showcase their presentation skills and their product knowledge. Utilizing both in-person and online training, our students are consistently learning before, during, and after class. We've incorporated retention training to help our graduates manage challenges and successes within the workplace and prepare them for promotional opportunities. We've implemented diversity training to help graduates provide stellar service to every single customer they interact with internally and externally. We've assisted students in understanding how to handle their own finances, build their credit, and strengthen their finances of themselves and their families. We've continued to build relationships with our former graduates to support them through their careers, and build relationships with our former graduates through retention training. Through our generous donors and with our WorkSource Center partnerships, we provided assistance to our students to help them through these economic challenges. With the assistance of our great bank partners, our students have been prepared for their new careers. We've had speakers from numerous banks, and BankWorks alum volunteer for a day in the life of a banker and assist with mock interviews. From new tellers to loan officers to human resource managers to branch managers and CEOs, our volunteers have brought life to their banking experiences. This joint effort allows our students to gain the knowledge they need to succeed. We expose our students to a variety of interviewers to help them build their confidence, and they can be successful in their new career. We've also had our grants team and CareerWorks national team attend classes to provide support, advice, and encouragement to our students on their new careers. We are proud to have an opportunity to change lives of our students. But what does that mean? What does that look like? It looks exactly like what you see in front of you. This is the opportunity to change lives. This is lives being changed in your presence. They are persistent, prepared, professional individuals that have their priorities in order and aggressively pursue their goals with passion. That's a lot of P's, right? But I'll say it again because I like it. They're persistent, they're prepared, they're professional individuals that have their priorities in order and aggressively pursue their goals with passion. Now, these graduates, they've made sacrifices. Yes, nod your head if you, yes. These graduates have made sacrifices, but they've never given up. They're ready to become bankers. And as I said before, you can wait for these candidates off the street and hope they're truly interested in a banking career. You can hope they pass their background check. You can hope they understand the banking elements. You can hope they have the right skills and the right drive. You can hope for the best. Or you can hire these individuals and provide hope and change their lives and their lives of their family. You've invested in them. Take advantage of that investment and take advantage of that interest on your investment by reaping the rewards of a stellar employee. Now, I want to applaud you, Class 100. You've overcome so many challenges. You've stepped outside of your comfort zone. You've embraced change. You've showcased professionalism. You've become adept utilizing technology. You moved forward when others wouldn't. You challenged yourself when others couldn't. You never gave up and you pressed to the end. You were committed. You were enthusiastic. You were professional. You learned how to showcase your genuine personality. You are a small but mighty team. You showed the attributes of successful bankers. You are part of a meaningful legacy, standing on the shoulders of those who have come before you. Future graduates are going to look up to you, and they're going to be inspired by you. So congratulations, Class 100. You deserve everything that's going to happen to you in your lives. And now I'd like to share a special message from Les and Sherry Biller with our word for our Class 100 graduates.
Hi, I'm Sherry Biller.
And I'm Les Biller.
Cohort 100, I am so proud of you. It is so inspiring to me that we are here today, and so proud. It just makes me want to be at the 200.
You know, anyone that I know who's been successful in their career have had others take an interest in them at critical times. And that happened to me numerous times in my career. This is where it all began, back here in 2006, with an idea that became a reality. Together with JVS SoCal, we strategized around, well, how do we create a program that helps these individuals have access to great employers so that not only will they get a job, but they start a great career. And that's what BankWorks is about. It's all about the career, not where you start, but the unlimited potential for where you may end up. Hey, I want to give a big congratulations and shout out to Manny Kahns, Julian Hampton, Neil Mendelson, and Alan Levy. You guys have brought us on this incredible journey from the beginning of this program to the 100th graduation. Thanks a lot. Congratulations to the graduates of JVS SoCal BankWorks Cohort 100. Yay!
And now I'd like to introduce you to Manuel Kahns, Director of Operations for JVS Works, one of the leaders that make our program successful.
Thank you, Julian. But before I begin, this is something that we don't normally do, but I really do want to acknowledge Julian. And I really would ask for everybody, just for a round of applause. Julian truly is a very, very special person, a master instructor, and the feedback that we receive, from all of you, both employer partners and students, has always been very, just wonderful. So Julian, thank you again. My name is Manny Collins, and it's my privilege to manage the JVS Works career training programs. That includes BankWorks, Career Works Medical, also Apartment Works, and HealthWorks. I want to start by thanking the Builder Foundation and CareerWorks National for all that they have done to create the BankWorks program and support its growth in markets throughout the country, impacting the lives of tens of thousands of individuals and helping them overcome barriers to employment. Working together, we've created an 8-week instructor-led training model built with the guidance and support of employer partners, and offer tuition free to our students. In addition, the success of the BankWork model has inspired the creation of other successful programs, and we are forever grateful. You employers have made a more significant contribution to this model than Bank of America. Bank of America has supported JVS SoCal for over 25 years. They were present at the creation of BankWorks and have always believed in the program. Bank of America has been honored by JVS for its corporate leadership at our Strictly Business event. They have been a generous donor, and more importantly, have hired over 200 of our BankWork graduates since 2013. Now, you and Bank of America have made a tremendous impact. And as Randy likes to say, we couldn't have accomplished all this without you. Please welcome our next speaker, Raul Bastillos, the Senior Vice President of Community Relations at Bank of America.
Thank you very much, Manny. I've known Manny for several years, when he was working with another organization. Part of my remarks really focus on, your success and how do you build your success. But one thing that it reminded me of is the power of networking and to always make sure you make those connections. Okay, we live in a very small world. I'm in charge of community relations for the bank, and I can tell you that it's amazing how I come across people all the time and how we connect with each other and how we help each other out throughout the years in a city of, in our county of more than 10 million people. It's just amazing. I was just talking to Jeff Carr, your new CEO. Jeff and I actually worked together more than 20 years ago when he was with another organization doing some wonderful work. So again, it's a huge market, huge city, but really, the connections are very, very small. So continue to make those connections. But I digress. First of all, congratulations to all of the graduates. I have read a lot of your resumes, and I can tell you, and I'm so impressed because you've had many, many other jobs, okay? But you decided that banking was going to be a career choice for you, that you were going to go into this, okay? And I want to tell you that is actually a great decision. You've actually set, I think, a really strong base for you to be able to launch into so many other areas and phases of your career. Now, as I mentioned, I'm the Senior Vice President of Community Relations for the bank. I'll just tell you really quickly, my family, I come from a farm worker family. First generation, I was born in Mexico. I came here when I was 3 years old. We worked in the fields. And literally, you got somebody who has actually worked in the fields, who now is working here and standing before you. And, I want to say that not too much to look at myself, but to be able to say, look at what you can accomplish, especially in banking. Now, bank tellers, wonderful, wonderful, career. Doesn't mean that you have to stay there, okay? We have a lot of different individuals within the bank. I can tell you right now that I know at least 8 different individuals within our bank who are actually currently regional executives. who started as bank tellers. One person who's just retired, he was actually market president for Phoenix, for Arizona. He was a bank teller. One of my previous, bosses, he had actually spent 52 years with the bank. He started as a bank teller, right? All the different executives. And what they do is that they essentially look for other opportunities. They find what is it that they want to pursue? What's another passion? But the important thing is, how do you get there? What do you do? Okay, so here's a couple of things, a couple of pieces of advice. And I want, when I was thinking about this, I was thinking about, and I always think of my kids as well. What do I tell them? And of course, the list is like 100 things long, right? Nobody's going to remember 100 things. I can't remember even 5 things. So what I did is I basically boiled it down to 3. So here's my advice to all of you. Wow, I love this, taking notes. Number 1 is set goals. You have to set goals to know, where you want to go. And you have to know how to get there. So set your goals, establish a plan, and of course, you work hard to achieve them. A lot of people say work hard, work hard. I know a lot of people that work hard, but if you don't have a goal, if you don't know where you want to go, then you don't know how to get there. Okay. Number 2, ask a lot of questions. Understand why something exists the way it does, why something works the way it does. Ask how it works. Ask why it works. Right now, across America, and all companies, they're trying to figure out how to do things quicker, faster, smarter, sometimes cheaper. And if you know how something works, you know how to change it and how to make it much more efficient. Okay, this is something new that is happening. And I see that it's going to continue to happen. We have a lot of hiring challenges. We have a lot of recruitment, retention challenges, not just in banking, but across the board. And so folks that are thinking, that are asking questions, that are insightful, that understand how something works, are going to get very far. Number 3, I didn't get here to where I'm at without having wonderful mentors. You have to have wonderful, good mentors that are going to help guide you. And you're never too old to have a mentor. I have a mentor. I know a lot of people that are older than me that are very successful that have mentors. Have mentors, talk to them. Okay, and it's not just about having 1, 2, or 3 mentors. I've had multiple mentors throughout my career. And so each one brings a different, level of understanding, of support, of guidance. So seek those folks. Okay, don't be afraid to ask. Don't be afraid to follow up. Make those connections and continue those relationships and follow their advice. Now, first of all, I want to thank JVS for all that you have done, not just for inviting me, for inviting the bank to be a part of this journey. As Manny mentioned, we've been, supporting JVS for more than 25 years. It's a small investment in what you all are doing, because banking offers so much. It offers so much upward mobility. And it's not just for you, but also for your families. And we understand it. And that's why we continue to support you all, support this program. And so I really want to commend and thank JVS for continuing to do this year in and year out. 100 classes is just amazing. And so again, to leave you, just congratulations. Please continue this effort. I know that a lot of you tried all these different jobs. A lot of you come from retail and you find that that's just not the right fit. Remember, when you go into banking, the bank teller may not be the right fit, but we offer so many other careers. We've had folks that have gone through the program that are relationship managers, that are client managers, that are running their own financial centers, that have moved on to all these different roles. At Bank of America, we have more than 220,000 employees. More than 80,000 of those are in IT alone. Banking has totally changed. In many cases, we consider ourselves a tech company as well. Okay, so you just have to remember that there are so many possibilities. Continue to pursue them and you will do well. Congratulations.
My name is Julian Hampton, and I am the Works Associate Director. I just want to say I'm so excited that we're in our 100th class. Our students are amazing. They deserve everything that's happening for them, and I'm so thankful to be a part of their success. I don't know if people saw this coming when BankWorks started in 2006, but I'll say this, I'm glad to be part of Class 100, and it really means a lot to me to see us reach this new milestone.
My name is Jennifer. I am from Irvine, California. I am a relationship banker at Bank of America. I started off as a client service representative, which is a teller.
My name is Jocelyn Cuevas, and I'm from Torrance, California.
My name is Gonzalo Aguilar, and I'm from Los Angeles.
My name is Yurita Serrano, and I am based in Montebello.
At the time, I felt stuck in my current job as a cashier at a fast food restaurant, and I wanted something else, a career.
I was just trying to look for a job, and for a few months there, nothing was coming up. And I happened to stumble upon a Craigslist ad for the JVS SoCal BankWorks training program. It said free training, 8 weeks. And I said, there's probably no way, this is probably a scam.
My instructor was Julian. And I think what I'm going to take most from him is always smile. Your smile will get you a long way, no matter what. And honestly, just treat customers how you want to be treated. I can honestly say that BankWorks has changed my entire perspective in banking field, in the banking world, and in my banking career. Because not only do I just see it, I don't see it just as a job. I see it as a career.
I ended up getting the best offer with Bank of America. It was full-time benefits with part-time employment, and they paid the highest in the nation for the work that I was doing. You can't really get any better than that, right?
You can be professional and you can be at your place of employment, but you can also have fun. And that's something that I 100% carry into this branch, that we are professional. We are a top performing branch.
It took me 2 to 3 years to become a service manager, and then I became an operations manager 2. And most recently, I felt kind of stuck, and I was like, "What do I want to do next?" And even though being a branch manager scared me, I gave it a try, and I've been very successful at it. Giving back is such a crucial role. Like in my entire career with Wells Fargo, I think I have hired 4 BankWorks team members.
One of my fellow graduates is actually a customer of ours. So he comes in here and he always has the hugest smile. And he always tells me how proud he is of me. And I still keep in contact with a lot of my fellow graduates, not just because we're friendly, but hey, if I need a check verified, I got connections at most banks.
It just speaks to how many people have made the sacrifices, those that have put everything aside to be a banker, those that have put everything aside to be trainers, all of the people that are even no longer with the organization that have imparted into our organization and these students. It's an amazing feat.
Congratulations, JVS SoCal, on 100th cohort.
Congratulations, you are a special group of people. 100 classes is phenomenal, and I hope that you realize that that's a testament to what this program has done for you.
Congratulations, JVS SoCal, for celebrating your 100th cohort.
All right, it's amazing seeing our alumni. We have some here today, yay. There you go. There you go. And of course, you've been an inspiration for all of these. We watch your videos, we learn about you, and you are someone, you two are individuals that all of us can look up to and say, this is what you can do for your future if you're willing to make the sacrifice. So thank you for that. And to you, Raul, thank you for what you had to say. Being a banker is an amazing career. I was a banker for about 14 years. And thankfully, all of that success that I had in banking was able to translate to this role. where I'm able to help future bankers. But the great thing about JVS SoCal is it's not a solo effort, it's a team effort. And I have an amazing team around. You see so many of them around. I could talk about all of them for hours, but right now what I want to do is introduce our new BankWorks instructor, Janelle Samara.
All right, thank you guys so much. And thank you so much, Julian. Now, before I introduce each of our graduates, I'd like you to hear a bit about them individually and their adventure through BankWorks.
Hi, my name is Ulysses Castillo. I'm currently part of BankWorks Class 100. This class is very exciting to me because I can tell that it's going to open up a lot of doors for me in the future in the banking world. And I really enjoy working with everyone from the students to the leadership. They're very professional. They definitely know what they're talking about. I'm already learning a lot of good stuff that I know I'm going to be able to use in the future, and that's going to give me a little bit of a head start, trying to progress in that field. I also believe that banking in general is a field that I'd like to enter because, for one, I know it's going to provide me with better financial stability. Another is that there's going to be a lot of doors of opportunity to open as I progress and learn in that field. So I see nothing but positive things about this program so far, and I'm excited to complete it and see what the future holds. My name is Ulysses Castillo, and I'm excited to become a banker.
Hi, my name is Henry Furman. I'm from Class 100, and so far I really enjoyed the class because it's introducing me to the financial world and the financial institutions while I go to school as Santa Monica for accounting. So it's like a double way of practicing what I'm going to be doing in my career path in the future. I live with a big household, and then some people came over to visit, and then the first thing I did was actually stand up and shake their hand. It gave me the confidence to speak up and actually be comfortable with my voice and who I am, even smiling, because I'm not really a smiler, but see, I'm smiling right now. The biggest thing I'm looking forward to is honestly experiencing the workspace within the financial institution because, like I said, my trajectory is to be within the financing world. So I'm excited to pretty much start my new career path. Hi, I'm Henry Furman, and I'm ready to be a banker.
Hi, I'm Geraldo Orta, graduate of the University of Tennessee. Also, I am in BankWorks here in Los Angeles, California. Within BankWorks, I'm able to learn a lot of resources and able to utilize those resources to be able to be great in the banking industry. We have a lot of mentors and coaches to be able to teach us, and I've absorbed that. They've taught me a lot of information that is very new to me. I love the banking industry, and I plan to utilize every skill that BankWorks has taught me and to utilize it to my full extent. My name is Geraldo Orta, and I'm ready to be a banker.
Hello, my name is Bethany Watts. I'm from BankWorks Class 100. I have been very excited for this program. I've been looking into it for probably 2 years when a friend of mine introduced it to me, and I'm very excited. This program so far has taught me a lot about finances and has gotten me looking into my own history and background into making sure that I'm great with my finances, even thinking about helping my parents and family with it. I'm so ready to soak up everything and just take it into my life personally. So I also have loved money and numbers ever since I was in elementary. I remember doing long division problems just for fun. So this year I'm ready to get into it and hopefully make a good career out of it, something that I can help provide for my son and have a comfortable living situation for us. And I'm ready, I'm excited. I love BankWorks so far, and I'm excited to see where it takes me. My name is Bethany Watts, and I'm ready to be a banker.
My name is Julia Ramirez. I am in BankWorks Class 100, and I have learned a lot, and I'm very excited for my future. I've learned a lot. I never thought I'd see myself as a banker, but I'm actually doing it, and I'm very proud that I'm doing it. I'm really excited. I'm very grateful to have met Julia and Janelle, Ariana, everybody. I'm very excited to work with all of my future coworkers, potentially new bosses. And I really would like to be in the bank program because I really want a stable future. I want to succeed in life. I just want to make my family proud. I want to make my family proud. I want to make my mom proud. I want to make myself proud. I want to be a good role model for my sister. She's the world to me. And I really appreciate being here with you guys. My name is Julia Ramirez, and I am ready to become a banker.
Hello, my name is Pooja Disanaika. I'm from BankWorks 100. I really enjoyed BankWorks so far because I've been, all my life, I've really been confused about what I wanted to do in my future. But I got this inspiration from my mom. She joined BankWorks too, and now she works at a bank she really loves. I gained the inspiration from her because she comes from home every day and she talks how much she loves BankWorks. I think BankWorks has really impacted my life in a positive way because you learn about yourself, you learn about confidence, you learn about how it can help you in the real world and what it can do for you in the banking field. I really enjoy BankWorks because we learn about so many different things when it comes to equity, loans, federal regulations when it comes to banking, and I feel like that's really helpful when it comes to yourself and in the future. Any future endeavors you're looking for. Being in BankWorks with the teammates I have and the instructors we have, they make it really impactful because you don't even feel like you're in a class. You're just learning so much more about yourself. It's really insightful. My name is Pooja Disanaika and I'm ready to be a banker.
Hi, my name is Mia. I am a student at BankWorks 100. I am excited to be a part of banking student and banking career in the future. I am so excited to be a banker, to work in a professional environment in the future. Being a banker is always my dream career when I was young. Since I was young, me and my mom used to go to the bank and I started to realize that being a banker is so professional. How can I do it? I want to be a part of the team work in a bank. That's why I choose BankWorks. My name is Mia Boy. I am ready to be a banker.
Hi, my name is Fatema Mehtipur. I've been attending the BankWork programs on January 2023. I learned a lot about the skills and how to be a good good customer service. I had the experience of cash handlings and knew about a lot of information about the bank regulations. I really enjoyed being with the people, talking about some techniques that can improve my knowledge and education and succeed me on my path. And the best things that I learned about the programs, I familiar with a lot of people, and also I learned a lot about the financial institutions and the bank system. I'm sure that this program is going to change my life since my passion was working in a financial field, and I think this is the right way that I can step on the financial institutions. When I started this program, I was so shy since I'm a bilingual of speaking Farsi and English, and sometimes I think that I might say something wrong and it's better to just speak very slow and not that much. Then they just helped me to just improve my language, improve me to believe on myself and put the value on myself and try to have a good self-confidence. My name is Fatema Mehtipur and I'm ready to be a banker.
Hi, my name is Veronica Zuniga and I am from class 100. Before I used to work at a cell phone company and recently right now I work at a mini market. And I am very happy that I joined this program because it's helped me a lot in my personality and knowing and understanding how customer service is very important, how to actually meet a customer's needs and understanding, listening to be able to help someone. It's also helped me in my personality and how I'm growing and I'm understanding things different and how I'm learning new things. And for me, it's amazing. I've always been up to learning, and learning new skills. And I believe that helps you with growing in your personality and the business-wise. So far, I've learned so many things. In interest rates, I've learned how to handle money. I've learned how to, understand acts and laws that they have, within the banking industry, how to grow. And like I said, it's never, enough. And how to be a better person, how to understand everyone. And I love and enjoy being here. It's grown me a lot in my personality. And it's grown confidence also.
Hi, my name is Mercy Choquet. I'm one of the students of BankWorks. I belong to the 100 class. I'm very excited to be a part of this class as I see how we are taking so serious. Like I feel like I'm being part of something big, and I feel like everybody puts a lot of energy for us to get to get the best of us. And I feel sometimes I doubt about myself and maybe I cannot make it. But every time I take the class and I'm with Julian and Janelle, they make me feel that you get this is easy, you get this, you're gonna do so much better. So yeah, when I'm thinking that I'm gonna be able to have a stable job and I'm gonna be able to bring to my daughter like a stable home and she's gonna grow in a safe environment, I'm gonna be a very proud mother. And I'm her hero. Like I feel like I'm on top of all her heroes. I'm her super mother. So I wanna keep it there. I wanna keep being her hero. I'm Mercy Choquet and I'm ready to be a banker.
Wonderful, wonderful. As you can all see, we have a great batch for you. Now it is the time that we have all been waiting for patiently, the presentation of our graduates to all the employers, friends, and families. All right, I will be calling up your name. I'll be saying a little something, and then I will be giving you your certificate. So please come up here and grab it and pose for everybody so they can see you right here, okay? All right. Yes, oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, go ahead.
One thing, sorry, this is not part of the program, but I did want to mention something that was really, really important because my remarks earlier were really to the graduates. But, one thing that's really, really important is I want to speak to the other banks that are out there. If you're not supporting this program, you really should be. And it's not only because it's self-serving, we're actually bringing in, trained professionals into our field, but you look at the impact that we have on our associates' lives. It's no secret that in our industry, we pay better, we provide better benefits, we take care of our people. And so by doing that, we really are impacting not only their lives, but their families' lives. So we all have, CRA goals. Please make sure that you consider support for JVS. Randy mentioned over a dozen different banks that are supporting the program, but we actually have another, 3-4 dozen banks out there that are not. So please consider supporting JVS.
Geraldo Orta played college sports and was heavily involved in his fraternity, especially in volunteering, and graduated with a bachelor's in sociology and criminology from the University of Tennessee. He was a peace officer for several years where he learned the art of conflict resolution. Most recently, Geraldo was working as an operations supervisor for Kinder Morgan, the largest energy infrastructure company in the US, a company where he learned organization and professionalism. He also has experience working for Enterprise Rent-A-Car, where his duties included cash handling, drawer balancing, product recommendations, and reaching all of his sales goals. Geraldo Orta is an impressive individual and can achieve spectacular heights on his own, but that's not him. Maybe it's because he is a team player through and through. He gets others to reach those spectacular heights with him. He is ambitious and is looking for the opportunity where he can learn, receive one-on-one mentorship, and move up. Geraldo lives in the Huntington Beach area and is looking to make an impact. All right, Henry Furman. Henry Furman has a lot of experience in customer service. From his time at Smart & Final, where he was consistently promoted from clerk to cashier, to learning all the other departments like the deli, bakery, and whatever else they would let him learn. Henry mastered each role. Henry also has experience in security, where he puts an emphasis on safety procedures and protocols to keep the gated community at FPK Security safe. Henry's standards really set the tone for his classmates in BankWorks 100. From receiving 100% on our midterm to dressing professionally consistently. Henry is also bilingual, is a Spanish speaker who is currently studying finance in Santa Monica College. Henry is an authentically kind person who cares about helping his community and is ready to impart the knowledge he's learned in BankWorks in the Los Angeles area. All right, Ulysses Castillo. Ulysses Castillo currently works at Me and Ed's Pizza. He is responsible for closing the doors at the end of the night, running all the reports, and putting aside the deposit for the next day, as well as running that deposit to the bank. Ulysses' versatile experience doesn't stop there. He spent several years at the Good Feet store as a key holder, where he had one-on-one consultations with clients and made product recommendations based on their needs, as well as follow-up phone calls to all of his clients. It's been a pleasure to witness Yuli's growth. Ulysses took this opportunity at BankWorks to pursue a new career for himself. From his resume to his attitude and to the way he carried himself, we all knew that he would do well in banking. Yuli always finds the positive from any situation. He is a very well-spoken, bilingual Spanish-speaking individual who is very warm and welcoming and is ready to build his career. He is looking to start that career near the Signal Hill, Long Beach area. Bethany Watts. Bethany Watts was promoted at Connected Concierge as the lead concierge, where she takes care of over 100 residents with their leasing or maintenance questions. She also trains new employees and has been awarded Employee of the Month multiple times at Connected Concierge. Bethany has also worked at Buffalo Wild Wings, where she learned to process cash, debit, credit transactions using a POS system, as well as making food and drink recommendations to guests. She also balanced her drawer at the end of each shift and was never once out of balance. Just one more time. She also balanced her drawer at the end of each shift and was never out of balance. Bethany is a brilliant individual that naturally attracts others with her magnetic personality. Bethany can make anybody laugh. She is kind and empathetic and places her family as her priority. Bethany is good with numbers and even better with people. She can find connection with anyone due to her authenticity and good-hearted nature. Bethany is a motivated individual who would be an asset to any team, especially in the South Pasadena or Inglewood area. Julia has been working at Desiree Industries for 2 years, a chic thrift store where she learned customer service, cash handling, and recommending promotions to customers. She also volunteers at her church, where she disperses checks to businesses, parishioners, and vendors for the church, bookkeeps the church financials including donations, and has passed the church audit consistently every 6 months since 2015. Julia Ramirez has really blossomed in BankWorks. Julia is consistently one of the first to arrive to class. She's been a joy to have in BankWorks. She participates, is always thinking, and learns new skills easily. Julia started BankWorks hoping to make a change in her life. She always has a ready smile on her face and is always presentable. She's inviting, friendly, and so naturally charming. She is also a very well-spoken Spanish-speaking individual who is ready to start her career in banking in the Los Angeles area. Pooja Dissanayake has a bachelor's in childhood education from Cal State Northridge and over 10 years of retail and restaurant experience. She has worked at Burn Fitness, where she sold different gym memberships and add-ons. Pooja has been promoted from kitchen runner to production lead officer while working at Colony Cooks, a ghost kitchen. Most recently, she worked at UCLA, where she worked as an administrative assistant too, where she provided patients with a high level of customer service, privacy and confidentiality concerning their insurance and medical files. And Pooja greeted and welcomed all patients, scheduled appointments for patients, and processed customer transactions, including resolving copay issues, collecting payments using cash, debit, and credit transactions. Pooja Dissanayake is a smart and hardworking individual. She has excellent character and excels at any challenge presented to her. Pooja is bilingual, fluent in both English and Sinhala. Pooja is an educated woman with a bachelor's degree and versatile experience in retail and restaurants. She excels at critical thinking and problem solving. She is very inclusive, going out of her way to make others in class feel part of the conversation and community. I am so proud of how much Pooja has accomplished in BankWorks. She is ready to start her career in the Santa Monica area. Fatima Medipur. Fatima Medipur has a degree in business management from Isfahan University in Iran. Since immigrating to the US, Fatima has gained experience in customer service and sales. She has assisted clients while working at Eyes of the Marina in Farsi and English as an office manager, where she recommended products and services to patients, including frames, types of glasses, contact lenses, and additional eye tests. She also assisted patients when choosing and processing customer transactions for payments utilizing their medical benefits, cash, debit, or credit payments. Most recently, she was a case manager for Horn LLP, where she collected and reviewed federal applications and documents for clients. Fatima Medipur is a well-educated and hardworking person. She is helpful and always with a ready smile on her face. She is easy to understand and does a great job listening to others and connecting with whomever she is speaking to. Fatima is one of the most genuine and relatable people I have met. She is trustworthy and caring, and she is ready to start her career in the financial industry in the Ranchos Palos Verdes area. Mercy Shaquette. Mercy Shaquette has worked at high-end boutiques in Santa Monica, including Johnny Was in Anthropology, where she mastered customer service and product recommendations in a busy retail environment. She has experience in processing credit, debit, and cash transactions, as well as returns and refunds. Mercy excelled at assisting customers on a one-on-one basis, where she made product recommendations and achieved her monthly sales goals. Mercy is a responsible individual with strong moral ethics that she exemplifies for her daughter. Mercy had a very positive attitude in class. She is very motivated to succeed. Mercy is a sweet person who truly cares for others. Her authenticity always shines through, almost as brightly as her smile. She also speaks both English and Spanish fluently and would love to have a work-life balance in the Santa Monica area. Mia Bowie. Mia Bowie started as a nail technician at nail salon called Long Lasting Nails. She was promoted to additional receptionist duties by giving consistent, excellent customer service. She is bilingual in Vietnamese and English, and she has used her skills to communicate with customers, set appointments, recommend services and upsells, and build great relationships with vendors, coworkers, and customers alike. She even created her own book of business to make sure she had continued success as a nail technician. Mia is personable and such a huge joy to have around. She could make us all laugh with her infectious smile and relatable humor. Mia is also one of the most hardworking people you will meet. She is always willing to try her best, even in an unfamiliar or uncomfortable situations. She has a great eye for detail and builds rapport with others naturally. Her charm is easy to spot, but even more impressive is her work ethic. She asks thoughtful questions at BankWorks and has taken our training and has grown to be such a professional individual that is so ready to start her career in banking in the Garden Grove area. Veronica Zuniga. All right, Veronica Zuniga runs a mini mart her family owns. She processes transactions for their check cashing service. She also counts the drawers at the end of each night, sets aside the deposit, and runs all deposits to the bank. Veronica also has stellar experience in direct customer service and sales, having worked at Stand Up Wireless, where she presented government-funded cell phone plans available to low-income residents, made recommendations, and achieved her sales goals. She did so well that she was promoted to manager at Stand Up Wireless. Veronica Zuniga is a selfless individual. She is one of those giver types, the kind that gives and forgets to take for herself. Veronica has a dynamite personality that immediately makes you feel warm all over. I'm so happy to see Veronica here today because I know that this is something that she is proud to have accomplished, and I am proud to see her having accomplished her goal. She's already started using her skills outside of BankWorks, using it in her mini mart, and has found positive outcomes. Veronica would be an asset to any team because she speaks Spanish and English bilingual fluently and is looking for a career in the Long Beach area. Congratulations, BankWorks 100. All right, now I would like to introduce you to Jeff Carr, our CEO at JVS SoCal.
Well, it is just a joy to be here. And I'm really honored to be the new CEO. This is week 6 of my job, so I have less experience than any of you in BankWorks. And the first thing I want to say is to the staff, fantastic. This is a fantastic program. You're doing a fantastic job. And there's lots of people who weren't up front here who really helped make all this happen, and for the people that are watching online. So I want to thank all of you for that. Where's Julian? Whatever your mojo and the coffee you drink in the morning, I want to know what that is, the bean mix, because man, the guy's got energy galore. And I would say this, all of you as graduates, you know more about BankWorks than I do because I've been here in such a short time. But I want to tell you this. If I ran a bank, I would hire every single one of you to hear your stories, to know that you did this class at night, on weekends, you put in the extra time to do this, speaks volumes about who you are as people. And I know you got the kind of training that you need to start your career in BankWorks. And so I hope anyone who runs a bank or is affiliated with bank, as Raul said, this is the magic, right? This is where you get people who really want to work, who want a career. And so I hope you'll consider reaching out and hiring these folks, these good folks right here. What I have learned is this, that since 2006, it's amazing to me that we've had over 2,000 students go through this program. We have folks that are working in branch managers. We've got 2 recent graduates who are here today and loved your stories on the video as well. And I think that says volumes about the quality of the graduates and also about the partnerships we have with the banks, that there's an opportunity for promotion, the opportunity to actually build a career. And I also want to thank all the sponsors, particularly the Biller Foundation. This would have never gotten off the ground if it wasn't for Sherry and Les Biller and their investment and partnership with JVS 17 years ago to really figure out how to help folks get on this career track. And I also want to thank all of the banks, particularly Raul. We do go way back. We won't go how far back we go, but it's great to be back. I've been gone out of Southern California for the last 7 years in the Pacific Northwest, and it's great to be back here and see people like Raul, but also just to see the graduates here. This is Los Angeles, right? The diversity of Los Angeles, what we have here is such a fantastic thing, and so great for our economy here that we have such a diverse population here. You know, it was 92 years ago that JVS was started by a small group of immigrants, Jewish immigrants who were social workers and other like-minded professionals who launched this little nonprofit. It wasn't called JVS SoCal then. But our mission in 1931 was to help refugees who were faced with discrimination, facing with great barriers to just life. You think about what the world was like in 1931. We had just come out of a depression. Our economy was in tatters. There was war, and war that already had happened, and more war that was coming in Europe and around the world. And this small group of people who had experienced great oppression and persecution themselves, they very quickly, when they banded together, they said, we want to help our own folks, immigrants, but they also said at the very beginning, we understand what it's like to be marginalized. We understand what it's like to experience persecution, and we want to make sure that other folks who experience that, they have the help that maybe we didn't have. And I think that legacy that we have as an organization at JVS is part of the secret sauce for us as an organization. It's something that we hope to continue to do after 9 decades. And, you know, there's a Jewish value. I don't happen to be Jewish, but I love the Jewish values. Tikkun Elum, to be repairers of the world. And when you think about the opportunity we have, all of us, regardless of our background, regardless of where we come from, we have an opportunity through our lives to be able to make the world a better place. And I believe that's possible in banking too, right? And so I think you're not only hopefully getting a career as graduates in banking industry, but that career gives you an opportunity to help other people who may be struggling financially, who don't understand how our financial system works. You're going to take this experience and your experience working in the industry to help other people become financially stable, which I think is a fantastic thing. So, you know, the pandemic has been really, really tough on all of us. I think it's so great to be in a room with people, isn't it? And to celebrate something like this rather than looking at Hollywood squares and celebrating from God knows how many miles away, right? But the pandemic has not just changed us, it's changed the world of work. If you think about what the world was like, the working world was like pre-pandemic, and then we had to immediately pivot to do things that none of us ever thought we could do ourselves or businesses or companies would ever be able to do. And now, as we're hopefully on maybe the downhill side of the pandemic, the world of work is up for grabs, right? I don't think anybody knows exactly what the world of work is going to be. It's probably not going to be like it was before the pandemic. It can't continue the way it was in the pandemic. So there's something new that is emerging. And as I've been thinking about this, coming into this role in the last 6 weeks, I'm reminded of this little hockey player named Wayne Gretzky, who used to play for the LA Kings. Somebody asked him one time, you know, he scored more goals in his career at that time than anyone else in the history of the NHL. And someone asked Wayne Gretzky, how do you just seem to have a knack for scoring goals? How does that happen? And he said a really important thing. He said, well, you don't skate to where the puck is. You skate to where you think the puck is going to be. And I think as we continue as an organization at JVS to train people for the workforce and for you as graduates, you can't be skating to where the puck is right now. You've got to be skating where you think the puck is going to be, where the world of work is going. And that's our mission at JVS, is to figure out with you and with our partners of what the world of work is going to become in the next 2, 3, 5 years, and to ensure that we're preparing people to be ready for that place of work. So I just want to, again, congratulate all the graduates, because it's really all about you. And I also know that I'm the only one standing between you and being able to get out of here. And so with that, I want to say thank you very much and congratulations.
Thank you, Tim. So this really is the end. So I'm in the way, and I apologize for that. I'm Neil Mendelson. I'm JVS Chief Strategy Officer. And it's also my honor to be involved with and to help manage the JVS Works career training programs. So first of all, good morning and congratulations graduates. It was 7 years ago, as a board member, I came to a BankWorks graduation like this one, with brilliant, shiny pennies graduating. And I met a young woman. She's a single mom. She was with her grandmother, and her mother was at home taking care of the kids. So this was 3 generations, 3 women, 3 generations working together to create this opportunity using the BankWorks program and platform. And I always remember that. It told me something, that these programs have a multi-generational impact. It's very powerful. And we're delighted to have you be a part of it. Thank you, everyone, for joining us for this milestone event as we help our graduates launch new careers and build better futures for themselves and their families. BankWorks is the perfect illustration of the public-private, philanthropic, and nonprofit partnership. By combining our resources and expertise, we have the power to change lives. No single one of us can do it alone, but this program demonstrates what we can do together. The commitment to support those in need in our community is shared by every one of our employers, our foundation supporters, and our donors. On behalf of the people we serve, we thank all of you for doing what you do to help us achieve our mission. To our graduates, we ask you to pay it forward by staying connected to the BankWorks team. We want to hear about your challenges, your career opportunities, and future promotions. I can tell you Julian's available 24/7, as is Janelle, for those sticky moments that you may run into that all happen to us. We rely on you, though, to be BankWorks ambassadors, talking up this program and all of our programs, DepartmentWorks, CareerWorks, Medical, and HealthWorks, encouraging those you know to apply, because you too can help change a life. And now for a few announcements. Don't forget to like us, follow us, and share your experiences on social media so you can help us spread the word about these fantastic programs. Now, as soon as we finish, we'd like all the recruiters to be prepared to interview these amazing candidates. At this point, we ask that all of our guests log off and other guests to head home so that interviews can take place without interruption or distraction. Let's give our graduates one more hand. One more round of applause.